Welcome back everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss some of the content creators that have excessively bullied and victim shamed Jennifer. In this first clip, the ringleader of the bullying calls into the Armand Wiggins show. Keep in mind, this occurred 10 months ago and the caller did not start her channel yet.
Priority straight. He's busy, traveling the world and protecting her in Trinidad and doing stupid stuff. Instead of, he should have been protecting himself and making sure he was legit. Because now everything stops to a certain degree. It was less than smart. And Nicki Minaj, you like to tote this man everywhere. So I just don't understand why she wouldn't make sure that all this was taken care of. This is her security. This is your husband. This is what you married. This is allegedly. This is what you want to be with. So why didn't you make sure that this was okay? I'm sure you don't want the blogs talking about this. I'm sure you don't want this all over TMZ that your man is an offender and he should be, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But the call lines are open. The number is 563-999-3658.
I want you guys to carefully observe how the caller, aka the ringleader slash victim shamer for the purpose of this video, is completely agreeing with all of the criticism Armand is giving Nicki and Kenneth Petty.
You guys can call in and I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this situation. Hello, let's get into some things. All right, let's take some mother stinking calls, okay? Let's take some callers. All right. Who's been on here? 951-8390. You're live on the air.
Hi, Armand.
Hey, what's going on, boo?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hey, what's going on? I love your show.
Thank you.
I love it, love it, love it. And keep doing your thing. But so I want to be really brief. So I work for the parole board.
Okay. Well, hold on. Before we get into that, okay, hold on. Not going to say the full word. We're going to use the word offender. We're not going to say the 3-letter word in front of that. The first time you do that, I don't care how nice you are, how sweet you are, how much you super chatted, any of that. If you remember, I'm hanging up. Okay? We cannot use those hot button words. Nine 951-8390. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So I know that once you are released from custody, usually, offenders, they will get a packet. That packet explains to you how to reintegrate into society. And if you move, all that good stuff, it kind of gives you a layout. And even if you are off parole, your parole officer is also accessible to let you know not to mess up. I just don't understand how Mr. Petty could have been so reckless, knowing that you're dating one of the biggest stars in the world. So, and I almost kind of think Nicki thinks that, he'll do anything for me, and that can be very unhealthy and toxic. So I'm hoping that she reassesses this entire situation, because her brand, it's like taking hit after hit with all of these things, and she still hasn't addressed it. So I just hope that she gets it together, because this whole situation, this is just minor. This could have been done in a day.
Exactly.
And now you're facing $100,000 here, of course.
But you know what I think? I feel like a piece. I feel like Nicki, a piece of her, like they want to act like this is not real. This is real.
Right.
You're breaking up, Carla.
Right.
Thank you, caller. She was breaking out, and I think she's done. 816 but yeah, I was saying, a piece of me feels like they want to act as if that this is not real. This is definitely
that can actually break down the paperwork and what an actual victim or witness is trying to say. Okay, so I saw your video, and of course I'm going to link your video below. Are we good? Can everybody hear? Okay, we're good. Okay, I just want to make sure everybody can hear you. The one that you're about to drop here.
Yes, child. So my name is Ebony. You guys know me from blackteablog.
This same blogger that called into the Ormond Wiggins show is now calling into Tasha K's show 10 months later and is singing a different tune this time around. Now she's advocating and supporting Kenneth and Nicki Minaj while victim shaming Jennifer. I guess throughout the last couple of months, this blogger realized that her channel only grew because of the constant support of the Barbs due to the numerous videos uploaded by this blogger to her platform in support of Nicki and Kenneth Petty.
Many of you guys don't know, but I am a forensic social worker. I am working on my licensure in LA. I've worked with some serious offenders. I've worked as a victim advocate. And I've also been involved with victims being replaced due to court cases. So I know a lot of. She was being harassed by Kenny and his goons, and also Nicki Minaj's team behind the scenes. So this is how all of this stuff started. And she tried to say it was because, she was being harassed. And so after that, it just went on a new life of its own.
Okay. Now, I do have word that Nicki has already said this was fake. Okay? And the real victim wants no parts of what's going on here. Okay? Parts of what's going on here. Okay?
Tasha K, the host of the show, tells the caller that she spoke to Nicki Minaj herself, and Nicki claimed that Jennifer is not the actual victim and that the real victim wants no parts in any of this. Now, I have a major issue with this discrepancy because from the very beginning, these biased content creators were negating that Jennifer is the actual victim in the case with Kenneth Petty of 1994. These two YouTubers lied to our faces. But let's just imagine that Tasha did speak to Nicki Minaj, being that Nicki Minaj does follow her on Twitter. How would Nicki know of the victim's whereabouts? And wouldn't it be against a protective order for Nicki Minaj to have direct or indirect contact with the victim? And number two, why would Nicki Minaj lie to Tasha K when it's already been confirmed that Jennifer is the actual victim? Somebody is definitely not telling the truth here.
And the real victim wants no parts of what's going on here, okay? Now, we're going to let Ebony, okay, someone who is unpaid and is not biased, okay, when it comes to this situation, nor does she know Nicki, nor does she know Kim. Nor does she know Kenny, okay? Explain exactly what we heard, and then all the lies that was told in that damn video that y'all so quick to believe. Mrs. I pull receipts. Mrs. I don't do nothing unless I got the receipts, okay? We got some receipts.
But we are here to talk about how some of these things that she said do not match what happened to the actual victim. A forcible act upon the victim in order for attempted rape to be valid, meaning he came up from behind her and forced her into this building. So if she had a dialogue with him before that, then that means his conviction was invalid.
There were narratives created and lies told by both YouTubers in this clip. First, Tasha claimed she got word from Nicki that Jennifer wasn't the victim because according to Tasha, Nicki says that the real victim wants nothing to do with the situation. The blogger on the phone dismisses all sexual assault claims that entail a dialogue prior to the assault because according to her, a dialogue would make the sexual assault an invalid conviction, which is absolutely false. Keep in mind, guys, that Tasha claimed the blogger on the phone is not paid, nor does she know Nicki. But on my next clip, that same blogger insinuates that she in fact does know Nicki Minaj.
And for all you people who says Nicki doesn't know me, that's a lie. Y'all love saying that. That's a lie. I'm not paid.
Oh, so now Nicki know you?
I'm not paid by her. Then you
or
run
does she know you?
My name is Abraham Lincoln and I'm 500 feet tall.
How about that? You see that, folks? The nose did indeed get longer. Talk about a nose for news.
You call that longer? I'll show you longer. This is longer. I am 1,000 million years old and I can lick Superman.
Yeah, I tell you what, Pinocchio, why don't you tell a little bit of truth now and make this nose shorter, huh?
I want to stop calling Jennifer the alleged victim. She is not the alleged victim. She is actually the victim. She's the victim of the alleged rape case. Let's get that clear. Don't come here lying. You're gonna... I've never said nothing about you. Listen, I've never said nothing about you up until I saw you in Tasha K's chat trying to victim shame or say the victim is really not the victim. I'm there like, yo, hold up. I didn't even realize it was you at that moment. I'm like, to be honest, to keep it a whole thousand, I'm like, who is this person talking about? This is not the victim. Like, we got proof that this is the victim. And then people was like, yo, that's Black TEABLOG. Like, she a moderator for you. I'm like, can you answer why did you condone the threats of this Kenneth Petty's cousin to Jennifer?
That's between their family. Do you know that Kenneth Petty's cousin is related to Jennifer?
Well, listen.
Their family, they grew up together. Jennifer's brothers, the same people she said was being harassed, those are Miss Petty.
So you feel like it's okay for Miss Marie Petty to threaten Jennifer because they're family? Make it make
sense. You don't know what Jennifer's done
by several people. Talk with me, baby.
Do you feel like you can finally give Jennifer a public apology for victim shaming her and saying that she was not the actual victim of the alleged sexual assault case?
I'm not giving her a public apology.
Why not?
Because
you owe it to her.
I don't owe her anything.
You said she was not the victim. She is.
I don't owe her anything.
You owe her an apology. Let's be
no,
clear, Black T.
I don't. Not after
Black T, but it's only right. Even if I was wrong in a situation right now. You know what? I'll start off with being the bigger person. I apologize for calling you out the way I did, even though I feel I had a reason to. I asked this blogger to publicly apologize to Jennifer, but she refused to do so. Nor did she apologize for condoning the threats that Kenneth Petty's cousin Marie Petty made on her very own panel. On this next clip I'm going to show you guys, you will see Marie Petty, Kenneth Petty's cousin, making these threats to Jennifer on a live show, while the blogger condones the threats and antagonizes Jennifer as well. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Jennifer was good. Like, you're a fucking liar. You're a liar. You're not tough. You only doing it because you think nobody can get to you. But I know where you live, boo. And I'll put your address out on. I'll put you on blast, bitch. You know your crazy baby daddy looking for you. He want his daughter. Ooh. Play with me, bitch. Seriously.
I'm trying to buy like this. Some new teeth.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, she really don't got no teeth?
Her cousin says she got no teeth.
Oh no, I gotta go search her. I gotta go look her up. Yeah, she gotta get a video.
Her cousin said
this blogger had no remorse or regret when she commenced to bullying and body shaming
her
his
cousin said she lost him from drinking Mountain Dew.
Drinking Mountain Dew. Come on now.
Yeah. Oh
Nah.
man, she need to go sit down somewhere.
Nah, for real.
That's what she need to do, because it's funny. She keeps pushing this narrative, you guys, that oh well, they just want me to recant my story. You must be dumb as
stupid.
You so fucking stupid. It don't matter if you recant your story, because guess what? You were 16. Even if you were in a relationship, you could not consent. Period.
This blogger had no remorse or regret when she commenced to bullying and body shaming this victim. I'm not sure what nonsense the blogger was trying to say here. She said, even if you were in a relationship to the victim, you were both 16, you cannot consent. I don't care how old are you. I don't care if you were or you weren't in a relationship. I don't care if you were married or not. Rape or sexual assault is sexual assault. You do not need consent to sexually assault somebody, so that is completely inaccurate as well.
Involved. People who dig. And when they dig, they really dig, babe. They dig. They really dig. I know that you're trying to pass as a mixed race woman. I get it. You want to be mixed race. I know your last name, Jennifer H. You're not mixed race. You're white. Because your video is going to be played over and over and over again.
In this next clip, not only does this blogger expose Jennifer's first letter of her last name, subliminally insinuating that she can and will expose her private information, this blogger also discredits Jennifer for being biracial and completely erases her African American ancestry and claims that Jennifer is only white, which is another absolute false claim.
Because we're going to get into it. Kenneth Petty's victim, Jennifer H. K. She says, oh, you know, the U.S. Marshals have already talked to me about the situation. And you know, nobody will help me. And you want them to leave you alone. Okay. Attacking Kenny's sister, and the fact that Hot Not Radio got up there and allowed her to spin a narrative knowing that Kenny's sister got on there and didn't say what she was saying, that just shows you the type of nigga he is.
Right.
So like I said in the beginning of this video, the only beef that this blogger really has with me is the fact that I gave the victim a platform for her to speak her truth on. And here are the receipts. Everything is being exposed right in front of our eyes.
Right? We didn't really bring up the victim. Like, we were focused so much on other
victim. That hoe ain't no victim. That hoe get a pussy up for free. Let's get it. What the fuck, you, Jennifer? You get a pussy up 2 years ago and now you want $500,000. Girl, knock it the fuck off. We ain't giving you a fine dime.
And Jennifer, I know what they called you in the hood. You know what they called you? They called you chicken head Jennifer.
A little bit of weight. I thought I was cute or whatever. So I went and joined the cheer team and something else. And there was this crew that I really wanted to be a part of, and they was just mean girls. And I used to wonder, like, why y'all?
I lost a little bit of weight. I thought I was cute or whatever. So I went and joined the cheer team and something else. And there was this crew that I really wanted to be a part of, and they was just mean girls. I used to wonder, like, why y'all?
Yeah, that's my hair, bitch. I'm not bald headed, bitch.
Oh, natural hair, no clippings, right?
If you would have really did your research, you would know that half of my family comes from Belize, stupid. So I'm not just black, bitch. Idiot.
not laughing, bitch. Oh, natural hair, no clippings, right? Okay. If you would have really did your research, you would know that half of my family comes from Belize. Stupid. So I'm not lying for that.
I'm gonna tell you right fucking now. You want to see who the high school blood gang member was? I'll fucking show you.
There's another ingredient in the American saga, a belief that we're all connected as one people. If there is a child on the south side of Chicago who can't read, that matters to me even if it's not my child. If there's a senior citizen somewhere who can't pay for their prescription drugs and having to choose between medicine and the rent, that makes my life poorer even if it's not my grandparent. It is that fundamental belief, I am my brother's keeper, I am my sister's keeper, that makes this country work. E pluribus unum, out of many, one.